Welcome to Tea with Willie Dee. Welcome to Tea with Willie Dee. Welcome to Tea with Willie Dee, a low-key, stress-free vibe where we're here to do nothing more than spread love and some dope-ass energy. A low-key, stress-free vibe where we are here to do nothing more than spread love and some dope-ass energy. Merhaba, hola, jumbo even. I am Willie Dee, CEO of Loving You Productions and talk show host of the Facebook Live show Thanking Me. In this very here show, Tea with Willie Dee, I've decided to own my power and step out into the world on this exciting new journey as my own boss. I am making it my mission to remind the world that human connection is real and there is power in conversation. These teas are changing the game for me because I'm realizing we are all going through the same things. No matter what occupation, race, gender you are, we, as the human species, are all connected. And whether you like it or not, there is no elevating as a people until we realize that. Okay, thank you, somebody. But now, I get to sit in my favorite seat and introduce you all to another incredible soul, Bianca Horn. Bianca and I met 9 years ago when we booked our first professional New York gigs, the Hairspray National Tour. We were young and humble and we were ready to work. So much that we had a cast member get fired right before we left the city. A few days after that unfortunate event, we had a final run in the rehearsal studio. During Run Until That, Bianca was dancing so hard that her wig flew off. And did she break choreography? Hell no! She was not about to be the next member of the tribe voted off the island. And let me tell you, it was fucking inspiring. We toured the country as roommates, I was moody all the time, and she hugged the TV, but we shared our hopes and dreams. And today, I am so thrilled to say she's slaying. She has stopped at the Loving You Lounge on her way to her show tonight, which P.S. she is a star in the Off-Broadway production of The Play That Goes Wrong. I saw it from the third row, and she is a true artist, and even better, she is a down-to-earth Haitian queen. So welcome to the Loving You Lounge, Bianca Horn. Come on in, come on in. Welcome to Tea. Oh, hug me. Oh, hi, friend. Welcome to the Loving You Lounge.
Thanks for having me, lounge.
I'm shout out your Instagram. Tell the world who you are.
I am Bianca Horn. You want to know my Instagram?
Yeah.
Oh Lord, what is it?
Bianca Horn 14. How do I know that?
Y'all, please help my follow-up game because I clearly am not on Instagram.
She gotta get. I'm on here all the time, and she's like, I post like once a week. Bianca Horn, you can add.
I'm from Haiti. I'm not. Need a little help.
That's okay. She looked up. She goes, "This is a setup." I was like, "This is just a computer." And
no, it's more than.
Oh, well, I mean, it's
a setup, y'all.
Okay, I need a job. Okay? I'm doing the work.
Yes.
Okay, so somebody else pay me.
Yes.
Tell the world where you're from.
So originally I'm from Port-au-Prince, Haiti, but my family moved to Miami, Florida, 305. What's up? When I was about 6.
Okay.
I went to Southern Methodist University in Dallas, Texas.
Hey,
ponies up, SMU, what, Texas?
Okay, I'm from Texas. I didn't go there though.
You should have.
Okay. I should have. No, I should have.
Okay. And now I'm here. Been here for like almost a decade.
Isn't that weird? So when did you move right after school?
Yeah. Hairspray was the first show I booked.
Okay, so we're same age, same time. What made you move to New York? Why New York?
Well, half of my dad's side of the family lives here, and I know I didn't want to live in Miami because theater is not as accessible as it is here in New York. I know I wasn't going to LA because she had loans.
Okay.
So that wouldn't have worked. So New York seemed like the best fit. Theater was here, and then I had like family, so in case I needed help,
you got
somebody.
Yeah. How long? When did you start doing theater?
Ooh, early, but not in like traditional sense. So like English is my second language. So my sister was like, "This heifer is not learning English fast enough."
Is that for a universal language?
Yes.
Okay.
So she was like, we need to put her in like a speaking class or like oratory class. So I started doing like oratory competitions. And she was writing her own speeches by the time she learned the language. AXO, NAACP Awards.
Yay!
Yes. We competed
like
as a kid.
Excellence.
Yes. So I started doing that and then got into church, singing and dancing in church, praising the Lord Jesus as we come before your presence right now. Always.
She's serious. Like, we did a prayer outside before this. I needed it.
We prayed all the time.
You with us. So, let's go back to Hairspray then.
Yes.
First job.
Yes.
The first actual, like, memory I really have, I mean, I know I have that one.
No.
But the picture of us standing outside, I think, like, Dallas barbecue. All the black kids went to Dallas barbecue. And it started snowing.
Oh, yeah.
And we have, like, a picture of all of us just in the snow.
Yeah.
When I think of you, I think of that picture. I don't know why.
I mean, I think, like, we were just also excited.
What was it like getting the call for that for you?
I actually told, because I didn't have an agent at the time. This was like my first professional gig. True story, they came to Miami. My sister was going to drive me to Orlando to audition for the tour, and her car broke down on the way to Orlando. And she was like, girl, we got to get you this gig. So she got me a plane ticket to New York. I auditioned, stayed with my cousin, flew home, and like maybe a week later, I got a call from management to tell me I booked the show, and I was like, can I call you back? I was like, I said, I'm really excited, and I can't hear anything you're saying to me right now because I'm so excited, but can I please call you back in like 10 minutes once I've calmed down?
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. I could not function. Like, the lady was talking to me, I was like, ah! And I was like, I'm never going to get cast in this musical. It's never going to happen for me. I couldn't.
And do you know how many people went through that?
Yeah.
Like, to get the job. That's what, like, when I auditioned, it was 300 people. Oof. I was number 310 on the non-equity list. And when they called me, I missed it because I was off from work and thought it was work calling me in.
Yeah,
so I was like, ignore. And then she left the message. I was like, do I still have it?
Right? It was a girl. It was a woman.
It was a woman. Don't know your name.
But bless you.
Bless
if you out there watching, we appreciate you.
Yes. Now, the booking team on that tour, I got some of the words for y'all because they had us on that bus. They had us on that bus.
Them one nights.
Well, okay, so now that you know the business and you know, like, what we actually went through, because when people say pay your dues, you're like, yeah, whatever, this is living. But now, how do you feel when you're like, we were on a bus for hours?
I mean, having done a tour with full production.
Color Purple. That's on the agenda.
And having done a non-union tour, I mean, being in the union has its perks.
Yes.
So, I mean, I say do it while you're young. Do it.
Okay.
Pay. I mean,
no. You
have to.
You earned it.
I'm one of those actors who actually earn all 50 of her equity points to become a part of the union. Oh.
Yes.
That doesn't happen a lot. Oh, and they've even changed it. It's not even 50 points anymore.
What is it now?
Like 25.
Are you kidding? Sorry.
I wish it was 25. I would have been in it a long time ago.
Okay, y'all letting too many people in. That's why we have these problems.
No, but like, it was great to find out whether or not you really want to be in this industry. Like, being an actor is a labor of love. Like, you will get a year of yes. You will get 3 years of no. Like, that's
did you have to say 3?
It could be. Listen, droughts
No,
come.
You're right.
So it's like you have to, when you pay your dues and you grind like that, you know why you're holding out. You know why you're paying these dues because it's worth it at the end. But if you just, you don't go through it, can't really appreciate it.
You gotta go through it.
Lord.
Well, now, like, so then you move, like, you tour.
Yeah.
You do other original jobs.
Yes.
You book Color Purple.
Yes.
Talk about it.
Color Purple.
Because y'all don't know, or you will learn, Bianca is a saved soul. She is.
I love Jesus.
She drinks a little, but she loves
I love
the Lord.
Jesus. Listen.
Okay.
God says, "Come as you are."
Okay, and we are not perfect. Speaking for myself. No, speaking for us, we are not perfect.
Amen.
But just to know you and know how you operate, being in that show for you.
No.
What?
Being a part of the Color Purple tour was like Black excellence. Being a part of Black magic. I toured for a year with the most amazing people, kind, talented. I mean, you couldn't walk around with a headache without somebody saying, let me pray for you. You need something? Let me call on you. Like, it was truly a family. It was magic. The story elevates you, and it presented itself. Like, the elevation, you could see it in our interaction.
But what about the audiences? Like, how is it? Because, going out to tell a story, like, Hairspray was fun. And
Hairspray was fun.
We got to, like, give a good energy, but, like, that show changes people's...
It wrecks you and then, like, resurrects you at the same time. Group. For the first 3 months of doing the tour, I cried every night during the closing song. I cried every night, and I couldn't stop myself from crying. And then there's something that happened after the 3 months, I started looking out at the audience to see how much they were in the story with us. And all of a sudden, crying became joy because I realized, oh, we're all connected. Like, even though this is Celi's story, this could be your story in Durham, North Carolina. This is your story in San Francisco. It's just like everyone
traveling the world,
but everyone like can connect on human truths that you know, we are weak, we are broken, we are exposed, but at the same time you can find self-worth, self-love. You can find a community that supports you, that helps you discover who you are. You can find your own definition of who God is in your life. I mean, the things it did to us and to the people. I remember, I can't remember what city it was. It was something in the South.
Too many.
Okay. But this lady, after the show, came up to me. We were collecting for Broadway Cares. And she came up to me and she touched my hand. She said, I have sat at this theater many a shows. This is the first show that I've sat here and I've had my white counterparts look at me and connect with me. And she said, that means so much to me in the South because we were all in it together. And I was like, wow.
No,
this story can still do that. Yeah.
I'm obsessed with The Color Purple. I will always be jealous that I never got to do that. Well, I mean, who knows? But like,
it'll be revived. You got time.
Okay. And where's the Hairspray revival? Okay.
I don't know if we could do it.
We need to do it now. Is what I'm trying to say.
Okay,
like,
yeah.
This is the moment.
Producers, if you're watching, we only have about 5 more years that we can kick our faces like that.
Okay. Fuck the kick the faces, that energy. Jerry, you're killing it. But that, you can't stop the beat. 8 minutes, 7 minutes.
I tried it. Do you remember when I tried to do one pirouette? I was trying to do one pirouette with style. And I was told that choice cannot be made. A double is the minimum. Yeah. I said, oh, okay.
Oh, we're dancing.
We're dancing. Got it.
No, we're not dancing. We're singing. Yeah.
No character. You got to twirl. I said, oh. He said, what are you doing? Well,
Lindsay Clayton was our dance captain. She scared the shit out of me. I love you with everything.
She showed me how to bevel the right way, and I have never looked back.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
She got that bevel.
So now let's move into the theme of the show because we're not just here trying to be Insta famous, kind of, but we are here to spread a message. Your theme is living in the blessing.
Yes.
Yeah. Only because we talked earlier before the interview about how you forget when you're doing the work and grinding so hard, things do start happening for you.
Yeah.
So now I've seen the girl who and I've met your family, they believe in you, they are rooting for you, which is a weight to that.
Yeah.
I've seen you dream as a young woman, and now you've developed into this woman who is working off-Broadway in New York City. That's a
thank
big...
you, Jesus.
Yeah, thank you. But how present are you? How present would you like to be? Do you understand the blessing you've gotten in the life you've been given? And do you where's your soul? Where's your head?
I have to say, I was telling you this earlier. My best friend, Walter Camp, hey boo, I love you so much.
Love you.
But I remember when I was in rehearsal for The Play That Goes Wrong, we were talking, and all of these doubts were starting to come up because even in rehearsal, I was like, am I good enough to even be in this space? Because I had the same thought process when I was cast in Color Purple because I loved the show so much and I had seen it and I seen people do an amazing job at it.
Yeah.
I was like, am I worthy of this space? And Walter said to me, he said, when are you going to actually enjoy the blessing that you're in? You're always so worried about not being enough or trying to humble yourself to a point that you feel like, you're grateful, that you're humbled for the situation. He's like, at what point will you just actually enjoy the blessing that you're in? And I think I am trying to learn how to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's taking it daily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because what still overwhelms you?
What still overwhelms me is what's next. The Play That Goes Wrong is an amazing play. Mm-hmm. I haven't done a play since years. I can't even think of the last time.
Don't put yourself on the spot.
It's fun. We get to actually make people laugh for 2 hours. The giggles you hear from kids. You see people walk into a theater room stressed and for 2 hours you see them come out of that and just like live and enjoy themselves. Like that is the gift I get to do.
It's great. It is great.
It's amazing. But as an artist, you're always like, well, when this is over, what do I do next? Or while I'm on this platform, how do I try and grow and try to book my next gig, or try and really solidify who I am in this industry? And I think the older I get, the more I'm learning that both can exist, but you have to learn how to enjoy it.
Yes.
You have to enjoy, I'm coming to work, I'm going to bless this theater, this audience with my gift. I'm going to enjoy my castmates, and that can be a blessing for itself in today.
Yes.
And I will worry about tomorrow. I'll pick one day to worry about all that other stuff.
I mean, you're human, so you're going through stress, but like, I always living on tour, you always submit for things and seeing what's going on, and like, sometimes can we just remember we are the job?
Yeah.
And like, that's why I need to hear it too for myself, because when you are grinding so hard and you're working so hard, what's next is so easy to go to, because like, we're always thinking ahead. But when I think today, like, you are shooting an interview because of the life you've led, and then you're going to go do a show tonight. Yeah. Like, are you embodying who you are?
I think a little bit. I think I could do better. Yeah. But I truly think like I, as a human being, I am doing a much better job of embodying the blessings I have and who I am, and to do that humbly, because I think that's also like something that I struggle with, that I don't ever want to lack gratitude in any of the blessings that I have. Like, how people say, oh, you too big for your britches. Like, I don't care if I'm off-Broadway, Broadway, movie, anything. I still want to be myself. Yes. And a part of myself, I'm always trying to be like, be humbled. Yes. Be true to yourself, but be humble. Yes. Don't walk out here acting like you Beyonce and them.
And them.
But Beyonce's humble about it. Yes. So maybe I should walk around like Beyonce. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, first of all, you are Beyonce. I'm like, I looked in the camera. I was like, we are serving you black.
Yes. Y'all see this,
honey?
That's because my hair for the show is not ready. Y'all don't want to see what's under this.
I done already told them about your wig. Well, I'm right. What were we talking about?
Being Beyonce.
Which is not actually what we were talking about.
But you're going to have to edit all of this.
All of this is because I can't interview my friends. I have to interview people that I'm like nervous to speak to.
Just talking.
I be forgetting, I know. Just talking. We're going to go off of the Beyonce thing. Is staying true to the journey and going through it. Because I think if you always remember like where you come from, the girl on that bus, you lived with 2 other people on the road or on the tour, and now you are
not on tour. I'm sleeping in my house. Thank you, Lord. With my man.
Husband, even.
Thank you, Lord.
How living in the blessing. Since you are thinking about the next all the time, what are new goals? I love that you were scared to be in the space. Yeah. Obviously, you killed her comedic acting, her physical acting. Like, that's the thing, is they're not just making us laugh because like they're funny. They are everywhere and doing everything. Everybody was bleeding by the time I saw it. Can I say that? Like,
they're talented. Those people, my cast members are crazy.
And I saw it in previews, I think. So like, I can only imagine.
No, they're doing it.
You know what I mean? Like, now that it's in you.
Yeah. It takes hard work to not laugh on stage.
Do y'all try to make each other laugh?
No.
Lies.
No, we're professionals. How dare you? Next question.
Yeah.
New goals. New goals is to enjoy being here in New York. I've been gone for like a year and a half. And then when I came back, I was on the hustle. Like, we did Color Purple at Paper Mill for a few months. And then it was auditioning. Yeah. New goal is to actually enjoy the city. Meet up with friends I haven't seen in a long time. Get back to life. Like, yes, I want a great career, but also like want to love the people who love me and give time for that. Yes. I want to keep auditioning for maybe more film and TV work, especially when I have a steady gig here in the city. Like,
I'll say you audition better when you have a job.
Listen, because you go in that room more confident.
Yeah, you're just going there to work as opposed to like put it all on the line and be around a bunch of people that are all putting it all on the line.
Exactly. Like, it's already on the line at the theater. It's waiting for me. So
I'm just here to sign the dotted line.
Okay, I'm just going to go here and see what happens. But yeah, and I think most importantly, just keep living this blessing. Like, seeing how I can maximize the space that I'm in right now.
Oh, I love that. You want to be present. You want to be... Are there any particular jobs you're looking at? Or like...
All of them. I put no limitations on myself.
Glory
She can
to God,
act, sing, and dance.
Yes. Well, what are some, like, we know the peaks of it now. Like, what are some pits about being off-Broadway that still, like, maybe you thought before you were in this, because everything is real. Like, it's still a business, it's still different things, and nothing specific, but, like, are there any pits in your process that, like, other than not wanting to be in the space that you've hit that you didn't realize?
I have to be honest. I feel like I'm kind of at a sweet spot.
Yeah? No, that is glory to God.
Yeah, like, this contract, true story, because he told you I love Jesus. God is real. I'm going to give you my testimony.
Okay. Well, I was waiting.
So I was supposed to actually go do a show, a Nina Simone show at a theater that I hope one day will hire me again. I love y'all. Be blessed. But I was up for the play that goes wrong, and I found out that Monday that they wanted me to be seen for the creative team. Mm-hmm. And I had to make the choice. My agent was like, you need to decide whether or not you're going to get on a plane on Tuesday and be a part of this regional theater production, or if you're going to stay in New York and audition for this creative team and either get a big yes or a big no. You need to make a choice. So that Monday, right?
Good job. Right? That's a choice.
So that Monday, I made the choice to back out of this contract to do the Nina Simone show and walk faith. That thing is hard. Whoever said, "Oh, walking by faith is easy," that thing is hard. I think I had heart palpitations for like a week.
I can imagine. I mean, you're giving up a salary.
Correct.
Equity
a credit.
Weeks.
Correct.
Health
insurance.
All
All of the above. To be in this space where something great can happen, or something great can happen to someone else. But the audition happened. There were 2 rounds of them. I got that call. The way I cried, the way my husband ran through the house with a bottle of Prosecco to celebrate.
Yes, Prosecco! Come through. Living.
But yeah, it was one of those moments that God was like, trust me, and trust that either you get it or you don't, but you'll be okay.
Yes. I think when you step out on faith like that, the universe gives it to you.
Yeah.
Because that is a really hard choice. People who don't do theater, I remember a lady in the audience being like, "Do you get paid to do this?" When I was telling her I was a swing, and I was like, "Ma'am,
no, this is for fun."
Yeah, do you ask your doctor? Do you get? And I'm not like doing heart surgery, but yes, we're professionals. This is like what we do. So to give up active work to go into an audition, and we audition all the time and get told no all the time.
Yeah.
So like, there's a weight to that, and if you hadn't gotten it and you were like sitting without, that would be hard. But you like gave it all.
Yeah.
And it gave it back.
And I think that is that second part to it, I think, is the big lesson, especially for me. My prayer during that whole process was, even if I don't get it, I need to be okay. Like, I can't, as artists, we let whatever we book or whatever we create, if you're a writer, if you're a dancer, we let that sometimes be what fuels our purpose or our self-identity. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I cannot be this booking.
We are people who dreamed this as kids, and we are actively in it.
Yeah.
And like you said, 1 year is good, 1 year is bad, but like, that is part of being in this.
The advice you should give is like, if this is something you want to do, stick in it.
Yeah.
Keep living your life and like follow your career. Like, they don't have to be like different paths. Like, they're along the same track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you. If you don't throw up, you don't go up. That's what I tell my girl partners.
What?
Not the same thing.
No!
This is your moment. If you woke up today
and
you had this platform and you had to put some kind of positive message out into the world, what would that message be? You have 1 minute to share with...
1 whole minute.
1 whole minute. I mean, it doesn't have to be a minute, but like...
Say it one more time.
This is your moment. If you... If you woke up with this platform and had to present some kind of positive message to the world, what would that message be?
That message would be love, man. Love yourself. Love the people around you. Love the people who are loving you. Love the people who don't love you. The older I get, the more I'm in this business, the more self-love, community love for my family grounds me, centers me, and I would like to have more people remember that, to connect to the things that are real. And by connecting to those things that are real, you can also give more grace to those who don't know how to love, because you are so wrapped in it. Your love can cover their hatred, cover their confusion, cover them until they can see it. It is biblical, but beyond that, it is real. That is a platform I would love to put out there. Let's go back to the old ways. Let's love each other, y'all. Love yourself.
I love you.
Aww,
I do. In this moment, to stand over here and, oh my God, don't cry.
You could cry.
Don't cry. I'm so tired of editing myself crying. In this moment, to have been kids.
Yeah.
To have been children, like, dreaming. And to, like, look almost 10 years later at the people we've become. And, like, the hard work we've gone through. And to, like, I've had a lot of guests now. And I've gotten to stand there and listen to people say incredible things. And just to see that you haven't changed. And to see, like, people liking what you're saying and, like, the little hearts going up. I'm overwhelmed. Because your life and your journey is blessing me. And
yours has blessed me.
Shut up.
I love him.
I'm trying not to cry.
I'm sorry.
I'm just really proud of you. I'm really proud of you. And, like, this business has fucked up a lot of people. And it has not gotten you. And it will not get you. You're the same girl.
No, I am
elevated version. You're an elevated version, but you are exactly who you're supposed to be.
Thank you.
So your voice. This is when your soul passes on and it's done what it's supposed to do here.
Yeah.
And you move on. What is your legacy going to be? What do you want people to remember you by? What are you actively working to leave on this planet?
I just want people to say that I was kind, I was loving, I was a woman of God. I was a good wife. I always tell my friends, like, I remember when I was a kid, I was like, oh, I want to have a Tony. I want to do this. I want to do that. Now, don't get me wrong. I still want a Tony. I still want all these things. But at the end of the day, I want people to remember that I was a good person, that I gave of myself. I gave to my community. I gave to my family. That's it.
That's enough. That's great. That is, I think we all get so caught up in what we are doing and the achievements we are going to make, because those achievements show other people that, like, we are worthy. But at the end of the day, to look in the mirror and to go to sleep by yourself or with yourself and be okay and comfortable.
That's all.
That's life. When people see the light, when people say, that's what I've always said, when someone sees something beyond me, this is a light about you, I'm like, that is the God in me.
It is.
Because that's something I can't.
You can't fake it. You can't self-generate it. You can pray about it.
And she prays about it.
I keep praying, y'all. Sometimes the flesh is weak. And she has an attitude.
Okay, same.
I used to tell people, I love Jesus for you. Because I'm trying not to hurt you.
For you.
For you. But he's for me now.
Yeah. Now that she booked, I'm a little
easier.
She easier. She got her week. She got her salary.
I got insurance.
Well, this has been an amazing episode. Thank you.
Thank you, friend.
Of course. Thank you, friend. Thank you, friend. You guys follow Bianca on Instagram at Bianca Horn. That's BIANCAHORN14.
You got it.
I got it, girl.
14. That's the year I got married.
I wonder. I was like, well, she's like a 13-year-old thing, like theater lover 12.
I tried to do Bianca Horn, but somebody already got it.
She
be blessed, though, Bianca Horn. Be blessed. I'm not hating on you.
Follow me too.
You're right.
But really, follow me
too.
Willie Dee, WILLIEDEE with 3 E's. Follow my production company, Loving You Production. We are just here to show that no matter what you are going through, dream big, work hard, because you can achieve anything. And we are true testimonies now. Of
it could take a decade. It could take longer.
It could take longer, but like
Morgan Freeman. Read his bio. Figure out when he didn't get discovered in movies till he was in his 50s. It's a long time now, but
that is fake.
Don't give. Walk back. Listen. Don't give yourself a deadline.
I have.
No.
I took it away.
Okay.
But like, I'm that girl. 50.
Don't. 50. And look at him now.
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman. Exactly.
That voice, you know exactly.
I'm writing this thing out. You hear me?
Hollywood.
I don't care if it's 50. Oprah, if you're watching for any reason.
Because you're going to put me on. Oh.
I want to be like your surrogate niece. I just needed to throw it out there.
Yeah.
I love you.
I want you to help me hit a show. Okay, help me do what you did. Auntie O. Hey. Oh my God, this is everything.
Yes.
Thank you so much for watching. Share, like, subscribe. We got to get you back to your show. You got to go.
I got to go.
Until next time, do something for yourself. Do something for someone else. Do something beyond yourself.
Yes.
Just do something positive in this world because we all need it. Until next time, loving you.
Loving you.